Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Pelicans, they've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
When I look at the Nets, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons has rare passing ability for a player who's 6'11". He said, growing up in Australia, my dad told me to be a team player. It's easy for 5 guys to defend 1 guy. It's hard to guard 5. It's just a natural thing.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Seth Curry. And it's Aldridge in at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Miami. Lowry against Irving. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo in the post. He's covered by Curry. And the big finish by Adebayo.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
The shot that time not on target. And the Heat going the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Curry. Crafty move. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Pass to Harris. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Aldridge misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Harris. To halt the run. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Irving, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Curry. And Miami also making a switch. Hero, he's checked in for Tucker.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Now here's Robinson. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer off the mark. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. Second chance effort, and Butler with the lay-in.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn, defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Thompson, he's checked in for Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Thomas, he's checked in for Harris. And Dragic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Thomas. Back to Dragic. 58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Off target at the rim. Hero outside. Oladipo outside. Back to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the board.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Claxton uses the glass on the layup.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Oladipo against Dragic.
Next foul, Nicholas Claxton. His first foul. First team foul.
Here's Oladipo. For 3. They get it back.
Tristan Thompson, his wingspan, bothering that shot.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front. They're up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. He's one of the deadliest scorers in the game.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on the defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team's success on the defensive end.
Well, Irving at 6'3" has the size and quickness to defend.
And that's an area, BA, where he's improved, but he only needs to be average defensively. His scoring is elite.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
But simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Durant the 3 with Griffin at the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we